A $7 coffee sounds crazy. Coffee beans cost just a few cents. Water is almost free. Yet millions of people around the world happily pay $7 for a single cup of Starbucks coffee, sometimes every day. This is not luck. This is psychology.
Certainly.
And once you
Would you like
understand
that for
it,
here
you'll
or to
never
go?
look at Starbucks the same way again. Starbucks does not sell coffee the way normal cafes do. If it did, it would fail. Instead of selling coffee as a drink, Starbucks sells coffee as an experience. People are not paying for caffeine. They are paying for how Starbucks makes them feel. That difference changes everything. First, Starbucks removed price comparison. When you walk into Starbucks, you don't see cheap and expensive written anywhere. There is no small coffee for $1 next to a large coffee for $2. Everything already feels premium. When there is no cheap option, your brain accepts high prices as normal. Then comes customization. Tall, grande veni. Milk choices, syrups, foam levels, extra shots. This is not about taste. This is about control. Psychology shows that when people customize something themselves, they value it more. Your brain says, I designed this. That makes the $7 feel justified. Starbucks also changed how we measure value. You're not buying a coffee. You're buying time. A place to sit. Free Wi-Fi. Music. Lighting. A calm environment. Starbucks became a third place. Not home, not work, but somewhere in between. That emotional value is much harder to price, and that helps Starbucks charge more. Another powerful trick is name personalization. When the barista writes your name on the cup, the product becomes personal. It feels like it was made just for you. Even when they spell your name wrong, it still creates emotional attachment. That small psychological move increases perceived value instantly. Starbucks also mastered social proof. When you see a Starbucks full of people, your brain assumes it must be good. Long lines don't scare customers. They attract them. Humans trust crowds. If everyone is buying this coffee, it must be worth it. Starbucks uses popularity as silent marketing. Brand identity plays a huge role. Starbucks is not positioned as cheap coffee. It is positioned as a lifestyle brand. Carrying a Starbucks cup signals something about you. Busy, modern, productive, part of urban culture. People don't just drink Starbucks. They are seen with Starbucks. Then there is menu psychology. Starbucks prices are not random. The most expensive drinks exist to make the slightly cheaper ones feel reasonable. When you see a $9 drink, suddenly $7 doesn't feel that bad. This is called price anchoring, and Starbucks uses it perfectly. Starbucks also avoided discounts. Cheap brands compete on price. Premium brands protect price. Starbucks rarely does aggressive discounts because discounts damage brand perception. By keeping prices high, Starbucks signals quality, even if the cost of making the drink is low. Convenience is another weapon. Starbucks locations are everywhere. Airports, offices, malls, high streets. When people are tired, rushed, or stressed, they don't think about price. They think about speed and comfort. Starbucks sells convenience at a premium. Starbucks also sells routine. Humans love habits. Morning Starbucks becomes part of daily life. Once a habit forms, price matters less. Your brain stops questioning the cost because the decision becomes automatic. That's how a $7 coffee turns into a daily expense without pain. The biggest secret is this: Starbucks does not compete with other coffee shops. It competes with emotions, with stress, with loneliness, with routine, with identity. That is why cheaper coffee can exist right next door and still lose. Starbucks proved a powerful lesson. People don't buy products. They buy meaning. They buy stories. They buy feelings. When you sell emotions instead of items, price becomes flexible. This is why Starbucks can sell a $7 coffee and grow into a global empire. Not because the coffee is special, but because the psychology is. And this lesson goes far beyond coffee. Any business that understands human behavior can charge more, grow faster, and build loyalty that competitors can't break. If you want to understand more hidden psychology behind big brands and business empires, subscribe to Business Minds. Because once you understand how brands think, you stop being controlled by them.